Is this gay? Buddy, there's only one right answer.
It's not straight.
Wow.
Now, I am fine with that being gay.
Yeah.
Because gay means happy and delightful.
No, it means lame and retarded. And that's what that was.
Hello, everybody. I'm Michael Knowles. This is Yes or No. Very exciting.
Nice.
Welcome to Yes or No, the bibulous battle to discover who knows whom better. My guest today is comedian Ari Shaffir, whose new Netflix comedy special, America's Sweetheart, is out now. We'll get to see a teaser later. How do we play? I will ask Ari a yes or no question. He will select his answer away from my prying eyes. Then I will guess how he answered. If I guess correctly, I get a point. If I guess incorrectly, I lose a point. No matter how I guess, I will probably drink. Then it's Ari's turn. Neither of us has seen the questions beforehand. The questions cover various and sundry topics, from the philosophical to the anatomical and everything in between. Whoever has the most points wins. The stakes could be higher. Let's get started. Ari, thank you for being here.
That was great. That was great.
That's a fancy looking drink.
It's a Godfather. It's the Padron in South America.
I've got a martini, though. I don't know. I think someone slipped a Mickey in it. It's kind of fizzy.
Bubbly.
Yeah, I don't know.
Rarely see a bubbly martini.
Okay, I always say chin chin to your health.
Martinis, you can't really cheers them.
Okay, that's good. I always say if you win, you get to drink. If you lose, you have to drink.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to stumble out of here.
Do you believe that to be a real comic, you cannot be offended by anything? Do you believe that to be a real comic, you cannot be offended by anything? They're good and shuffled?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's your guess.
Okay. Put it right in the
Be a
stick.
comic, you cannot. I think you're going to say,
It's tough. Yeah, actually. You have to really understand the question.
Yeah.
You have to
figure out
really
double
think
negatives.
what the other guy's going to do.
I think you say, no. A comedian can be offended by some things. No,
The answer is
okay.
no, you're
All right.
correct.
So there are some limits.
Yeah, who says you can't be offended?
This is, sometimes you hear this, pure, beautiful comedy. Someone can walk up and call your mother a whore and you have to applaud them for it or whatever.
Oh, we just prefer people not be offended, but you can get offended. You just have to leave.
Yeah.
It's all right.
You can be offended.
Yeah, my friend made a joke about 9/11 and there was somebody in the audience and he goes, my brother died in 9/11. And he was like, oh, this is never going to be for you.
Yeah.
You got to go out. You got to get out of here. We're all going to be enjoying this. It's you're not going to enjoy this.
There's you're not going to, you can't tailor that joke to that guy. It's just like a sad
Comics
thing.
get offended too.
Yeah.
I like lame jokes.
Comics get offended because of how lame they are?
Yeah, sometimes like, you see a roast. That's the best. You see a roast, somebody make fun of you, but they'll do something bad, but then you know you're on camera, so you gotta go, Yeah, that's offensive when it includes you too.
You're part of it.
Yeah.
You're sullied by it.
I don't mind bad jokes as long as I don't have to be part of it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, now you're up.
Okay.
Take your game piece away.
Damn, nice. Really kind of pissed. Okay, production value on this is wild. You guys can't see it. I thought these would be printed on here. It's
That's
just a piece of paper
brand
and
name.
tape.
Brand name Scotch tape.
It's not even a full tape. They really narrowed it. Like Jews and Jews and Palestinians could solve their differences by bonding over their mutual love of digging tunnels. This is a comparison I have made a lot of times. And by the way, Mexicans, you're invited to the table. Jews and Palestinians could solve their differences by bonding over their mutual love of digging tunnels. Yes or no? Could Jews and Palestinians solve their differences by bonding over their mutual love of digging tunnels? Yeah, there's a lot to the question. Could they solve those differences? Do they both love digging tunnels? What if they both don't? They're still like, yes, they could.
Okay, I've got my answer.
You either think that they could solve their differences through that. I think I don't know enough about you. I think you're a kind of guy who says, get him to the table, we can work anything out. So I'm going to say that you say, yes, they could solve those differences.
There it is.
We got a game!
They could, because the other thing is, right now, we're thinking two-dimensionally. We're thinking, but really, what if you change the direction of the tunnels? Ooh. So, like, for instance, the Palestinians who dig in tunnels into Israel, what if they dug them into Egypt or something? The Palestinians get their tunnels.
That way.
The Israelis get rid of the Palestinians.
Yeah.
Everyone's happy.
Everyone's happy. And then they can have like a guest speaker, like someone from Vietnam. Let me show you about some barbecues we had down there. You can really doll it up. You guys are just using it for transport. You can live in these things.
Yeah. Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. A homeless person started the LA fires.
The only way I could really know is if I'm the one who started them. And then it would be, am I homeless or not?
Really Cartesian, yeah.
Okay, let's see. A homeless person started the LA fires. Put these here. These are the measurements. Okay.
Yes. Ah!
Oh, I don't know, but I believe it was PG&E.
You do, yeah.
With their constant lack of safety measures.
Did you think it was PG&E or even like
right away,
Newsom himself?
Oh, Newsom went in there and just started fire.
Basically, burn it all down.
It could also have been a fat chick who's learned to be okay with her body weight, having her thighs go together so fast that eventually
Flint.
It will start.
This,
yes, yeah, with jorts or something.
Yeah,
it just creates a friction. Yeah, when she should have.
But she could have a home. She could be housed.
Yeah. Oh, right. Exactly.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's funny though. Everybody went right to like who did it. I'm like, hey, go help them though first.
First time I ever went to LA.
Yeah.
I went up. I said, I want to see the Hollywood sign. I love cigars. So I go up.
I went up there for the first time.
Did you?
I lived there for 12 years, been back for 10, and I never was up there.
It's like New Yorkers with the Empire State Building. You know, if you're there a lot, you don't go. But I went up and I said, that's really cool. And you know what? I'm going to smoke a cigar. And all these guys, they come by, they're screaming at me.
Yeah.
I said, what's the matter? They hate smoking? I was like Steve Martin in The Jerk. This guy hates cans, and I'm smoking my cigar. And then I realized it's because it can burn the whole city to the ground.
Yeah. You can't smoke cigarettes in your car on the way up. With the windows up. Yeah, they're like real strict about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Did they find out who actually started it, or is it just a bunch of theories?
No, it's going to be like Notre Dame Cathedral. We're gonna be like, wasn't it the Muslims? And they'll be like, no, it was just a random cigarette or something. Yeah. No one's going to ever find out ever, but it was probably the homeless.
I will say it might not have been PG&E, but PG&E has started over 1,000 fires in California. So why would you think it's not?
Yeah, you're right.
That's called a lead, boys. The world would be better if everyone had at least one psychedelic trip. Now, what do I know about Michael Knowles? Is he straight edge? Like, before you answer, I'm going to tell you something.
Okay.
Do you believe in God? You do?
I do.
God makes things for reasons. We can't know them all, but he makes things for a reason.
Yes.
Why would he make mushrooms if he didn't want us to take it? Answer your question.
Wow. It's a lot to think about. It's kind of leading the witness, The
world would be better if everyone had at least one psychedelic trip. I gotta say yes. You'd be crazy not to think that. It would obviously be better. There's only one acceptable answer, Knowles.
Please have.
That's crazy. That's crazy. How would it not be better? How wouldn't it be improved?
Here,
you talk to God. He said, pick up the phone. I want to talk to you.
Yeah, but he also created I don't know, avocados. Doesn't mean I want to eat them. Oh. They're no good. But he made them.
Everyone had access to avocados, it would be better.
Yeah, but now they won't because Trump is slapping tariffs on.
You think it wouldn't be better though?
No, because I'm going to quote Paul McCartney here.
Okay.
Paul McCartney gave this story. He said, John said He said, John said, if you have some LSD, then it'll rewire your brain. And I thought, well, my brain's all I got, and I don't want to lose my brain, man, And that's kind of how I feel. I was really tempted by psychedelics.
Yeah.
Because listen, back in my wayward youth, man, I had a few puffs of the devil's lettuce every so often, a couple of jazz cigarettes. But I had a bunch of friends that got really into acid.
Yeah.
And the thing, and mushrooms, and what? But this is the thing, though.
Yeah.
All it takes is one, man. And then I take some tab of acid, and then I think I'm a banana and start peeling my skin off.
Only for like 10 hours.
Is it
not forever?
What's it like?
You remove yourself from your ego.
Yeah.
You get to view the whole world without like connection to it. And so you can look at yourself with like, oh, that's a guy who's just going through this. And you're not like trying to defend your own actions. So you're like, oh, that guy should like tell his friends he loves them more.
That guy meaning you.
You're
viewing
you know
yourself.
everything about that guy. You know a little bit about lots of people, but you know the most about yourself.
Yeah.
But because you're like trying to defend your actions all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the ego or whatever, but like
Yep.
then you don't, improve but if you can like, you ever play golf?
Yeah.
Play best ball?
No.
Both of you hit a shot, and then you decide which shot to hit from
there.
Yeah. Everyone ends up, there's some point in the golf course where you hit one here in the sand close, and I hit one further away in the fairway, and we both argue about which one's ball is better, and you're both defending your own ball.
Yeah.
But if you looked at it with like, I don't know, here's two balls, we'd agree.
Would you agree?
Yeah, you'd agree. That one's better, or that one's better. But because you're like looking at your own thing, you want yours to be better. So with mushrooms, it takes away the ability.
Did you find, this is my big objection to mushrooms. I've had friends who got into psychedelics, and one thing they tell me.
One time.
Okay, one.
Okay.
Psychedelic.
Yeah, okay.
One thing they tell me is, man, I've heard this from multiple people.
I mean, I'll talk the same way.
Yeah, man. Man. They'll say, I felt so much more at peace with myself.
Yeah.
I wasn't so worried about like sin and guilt and shame.
Yeah.
But man, I think guilt and shame are great.
Yeah, okay. Fair.
I'm very pro guilt and shame.
Yeah.
Like
my superpower, I want my superpower really not to be able to feel shame. So I could just do whatever.
It's good for a comedian.
Yeah, exactly. Karen's, you got it.
Yeah. All right. Is this racist?
And now we're going to watch a video. This is, hold on.
I need help to build a deck.
Yes.
They think they're coming over to my house to fix my deck.
Time ago.
What they don't know is that we're not going to my house. We're going somewhere else. I'm not going to ruin the surprise, but we'll be there in a minute.
Well, I remember this video.
Yeah, it was early.
Get ready for this.
Pre-YouTube. Oh boy.
Was this like E-Baum's World or something?
Yeah. That was a long time ago.
I didn't realize I was in the presence of royalty.
Yeah, thanks. This is every 14-year-old boy's like first foray into the internet.
That was an amazing bit.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty funny. It was out there. We did it for National Lampoons, and then it was like right at the beginning of like E-Baum's World.
Yeah.
And somebody ripped it to the internet. YouTube. It was early YouTube. So people with no context were like, what the F is this?
That was a great bit.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, I think you'll say it's racist.
Yes. And here's why. Not why you're thinking. Here's why it's racist. It was just a racial joke. Those people all gave them all $50.
Yeah.
That wasn't actually a
sting operation.
Yeah, it was a library in Van Nuys. It's because I still have that shirt. That was over 20 years ago, and I'm a Jew who still has an article of clothing from 20 years ago, and that is racist.
Mm-hmm. Not against the Mexicans.
Not against the Mexicans. In the last place you'd look.
Mm-hmm.
Anti-Semitism.
Yes. Yeah. I remember watching that the first time. I thought, this is a very anti-Semitic video. It was so obvious. Wow. Amazing.
That one got me a lot of death threats.
Did it really?
Oh, yeah. My friend Duncan Trussell put up, it was like early internet, man. It was so fun. And he just put in, Artistic Terrorism was his website. He put in like, hey, prank call my friend Ari Shaffir. This is before that came out. Prank call my friend Ari Shaffir. Best one. You record it. I'll give you $20. And so then that came out. Everyone started Googling me. I used my real name. Dumb. And then the first thing would come up was like Ari Shaffir with phone number. And so I would just start getting phone calls like, I'll build a deck in your ass, Holmes. It was so great. I'm like, what is this?
Wow.
Oh,
But
yeah.
fast forward to the Trump era, you know?
Oh, yeah.
You're on the
It's
winning
got
side
new life.
now.
It's got new life.
You're right.
Mexicans like it. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is great. Is this gay? Dum, dum, dum. Wow. Buddy, there's only one right answer.
Yeah. Hold on. I got to guess.
I know.
I got to guess. Is that...
Be a man. Own up to what you did.
Yeah.
Own up to your crimes. Own up to your crimes. And the production value. All of you were part of that. It's obviously gay. It's so freaking gay.
It's gay.
Oh my God.
It's not straight.
Wow.
Now...
Wow. How'd you not get deported from a music town for that?
I'm going to tell you, though, I am fine with that being gay.
Yeah.
Because I want to reclaim the word. You know, gay means happy and delightful. And right now, like, for instance, have you heard this term, the woke?
No, it means lame and retarded. And that's what that was.
Well, but even... I was thinking about this the other day. So gay is like happy.
I can't even look at you.
No, listen, I don't... my shoes are brown. I'm not even wearing the suede ones now.
You're not wearing socks!
Yeah, well, I'm still not wearing socks. And I can do a little pas de bourrée. But so you ever heard of the woke right? Have you heard of this new phrase, the woke right? It's like, and it's
I love it.
It's like the fascist extreme.
It's Karen's on the other side.
So but if it means that the extreme, edgy, hip, if that means that woke is the new based, which means woke is the new based, which means straight is the new gay. And then I was even thinking the etymology of the word. Can I use a naughty word?
There's a lot of dancing around an apology.
Can I say it? Maybe they can bleep it out.
Yeah.
The word.
Yeah.
It etymologically, it's related to fascist, like bundle of sticks.
Okay.
So basically,
but it means something different now.
But no, well, that's what I'm saying. Can we reclaim the word? Like, instead of being based, straight, patriotic, should we be? Is it now cool to be woke, gay?
No. Sexual. That had nothing to do with that. That whole thing was gay. The production value was gay. The little wink thing was gay. The thinking you're awesome, that was gay. That was from start to finish gay. I could see someone goes, hey, how about we do a take where you get on the table? Yeah. It's gay. Yeah. They're gay for suggesting it. You're gay for doing it.
Yeah.
That's gay. I'm out of here.
Here's my only defense.
Part of this, yeah.
My only other defense. They
throw yourself at the court and the mercy of them.
They initially wanted me to wear a turtleneck too.
Oh.
So that's a little straighter than that.
Yeah, thanks for fighting back.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, I take my licks.
Oh.
And by the way, I'm not gay, even though my boyfriend is, all right? Don't forget that. Now, I will tease you no longer, my friends. My best-selling game, Yes or No, exclusively available at Daily Wire Shop, is expanding yet again.
Oh, really?
It is. The all-new Yes or No Dating and Relationships Expansion Pack is now available for pre-order. Look at that. Look at that beautiful pack. Got a nice little heart in the middle there.
Good design.
You can test your relationships and how well you know those around you by exploring such topics as stay-at-home girlfriends or just modern-day concubines, fur babies, or please do, yeah, please. Okay. What's that one say?
Relationships should have defined roles, e.g. this is so this network.
Any of those you read could end your career.
Daily Wire is hilarious. Marriages fail because of lack of communication. Oh my God, this whole thing is gay. It's okay to break up over text messages. Now we're back to normal.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, no, I'm not.
This is a game within a game.
Yeah.
This is Inception.
This is a relationship game. So this will make your relationship stronger.
They will. Guaranteed. If you go to dailywire.com/shop today.
If you play these on mushrooms, it'll hit far harder.
It'll be great for your relationship.
Yeah. Oh, these are pretty fun.
There you go.
Yeah.
We'll give you a great discount on that. 10% off for you, my friend.
Yes, commercial in the history. Oh.
Okay, I've got one for you.
I mean, did Ben Shapiro see that?
He directed that, actually. He wrote it. We've overcomplicated cancel culture. It's not about the left or right. It's really just Kobe Bryant fans. Wow, what's your answer? I say...
Can I get one of those martinis?
I kind of want a Godfather.
Yeah, let's swappies.
So I'd get a Godfather. I'd get a little backup Godfather. I gotta catch up. I say you say yes.
No, there is no cancel culture. It's a geezer term. That's about 5 years ago. Literally nobody's talking about it anymore.
Why did it end?
Because like every word, you guys expanded it so much. You expanded so much to where it has no meaning anymore.
Right.
Nazi, fascist. It doesn't mean the same thing. So you have different people arguing about different meanings.
Yeah.
So like, is this guy a Nazi? Someone goes, clearly yes. Someone, a Holocaust survivor's son was like, clearly no.
Right.
Then we'll never communicate. We're talking about different things.
Right.
And that's what happened here.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
You'll never have the ability to work again. Some people say that. Other people are like, are you losing work over it?
Yeah.
Other people are like, is it just mean you got in trouble? So we're all talking about different stuff. So they just kind of went away. Just do your work.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think 15 years ago, people would be like, you're a racist or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
No, I'm not, man. Seriously. But now it's like, you're racist. You're like, sure.
Yeah. Who even cares? Who
Whatever.
Yeah. It's the dumbest issue in America, and we're constantly talking about it.
Okay. You're up.
Yeah, I'm giving you that. I'll admit when I'm wrong.
Let's go.
I'll admit when I'm wrong.
And I'll admit when I'm gay. Yeah, great. That's great. Right now, go to helixsleep.com/Knowles. I will admit, I did not appreciate in my early life how much of a difference a quality mattress can make. I've had my Helix now for something like 4 years, maybe more than 4 years at this point. It is unbelievable how lovely my sleep is. Not all this tossing and turning every single night. You know that problem you used to wake up with where whatever, your lower back kind of hurts, your neck is all crooked, whatever. That can be gone because what makes Helix different is their personalized approach. They take the time to match you with the perfect mattress for your specific needs. I absolutely adore my Helix. In fact, I would strongly recommend you not only get a Helix for yourself, but if you want to be charitable like me, you get a Helix for your kids. Maybe you get a Helix even if you have a guest room. Go to helixsleep.com/Knowles, KNWLES, for 27% off site-wide, plus 2 free Dream pillows with mattress purchase, plus free bedding bundle, 2 Dream pillows, sheet set, mattress protector with any Luxe or Elite mattress order. helixsleep.com/Knowles. for 27% off site-wide, plus 2 free Dream pillows with mattress purchase, plus free bedding bundle, all that great stuff with any Luxe or Elite mattress order. helixsleep.com/Knowles. Do not miss out.
Being a female comedian isn't hard. Oh boy, this is gonna go somewhere. I should have been like, they're like, why would you not go to? And they offered me this. They're like, are you sure? I'm like, what do you mean?
Yeah, why not? What would they make me say on camera?
Yeah, being a female comedian is not hard. You just need to be hefty, dykey, or Jewish.
Wow. Oof.
Hefty. You didn't shy away from dykey, but you shied away from fat. By the way, the twist of orange in here, whoever made this, that's a solid, that's great. A lot of people miss that.
That's an impressive drink. Okay, I've got my answer now.
I'm gonna say, what would you say? It's not what I'd say.
Not what you'd say. You have no ownership of this opinion.
How well do you know stand-up? I heard you didn't know who Nate Bargatze was until a week ago.
I do. I heard the name.
He's the #1 grossing comedian in the world. So you don't know anything about comedy.
I know the beginning and end of comedy.
Yeah.
Is Norm Macdonald. That's all I know about comedy.
I'm hoping you're gonna say, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you're gonna say yes, but I don't know. Hold on. I'm not saying this yet. It is, there's more to it.
Because what if you say yes and then I say no and then you look like
So you don't watch
think
any stand-up?
I watch some stand-up.
Just Norm?
Just Norm, clips on repeat. Yeah. No, some other guys, sometimes.
There's definitely more to it. I think you're gonna say yes, but there's definitely more to it than that.
But it's just my opinion.
It's just your opinion.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, and you say no.
Wow. Come on, you knew the answer.
I knew it.
You knew the answer.
There's so much more to it.
Please.
It's not that easy.
Let me tell you.
To write good jokes. You don't think I know fat lesbian Jew comics? There's so much more to it that you still got to be able to write a joke.
Would you say at least that is the minimum condition required?
No, you can be hot now too. Everything's different. Dane Cook changed everything. It's not for dorks anymore. There's like attractive people come into this. I hate it. I think it should be the gross. I think this was the calling card. And now it's all different. These people like have nice hair. They look like you.
All right.
It's so much harder than that.
You know, that's
another old one. That's
not my opinion.
10 years ago term.
Actually,
yeah.
the guy whose opinion that was, he wrote an essay in Vanity Fair.
Yeah.
He's been dead for like 10 years.
Michael Hutchins?
It was Christopher Hitchens. Christopher Hitchens. His view was that they have to be hefty, dykey, or Jewish.
It was a long time ago. After that started, so let me just tell you what happened. After that started, a bunch of women who hadn't even started yet got into stand-up. Not because of that, but these 15-year comics that are now like running the world were post that.
Because I could name some exceptions to the rule, but exceptions prove the rules.
Yeah.
Who are the female comedians who are funny, who are actually funny?
Yeah.
And they can even be TV comedians. They don't have to be just stand-up.
Yeah.
Who don't fit one of those three categories.
Hefty, man, Adrian's fat. Michelle Wolf.
Michelle Wolf. Okay.
Yeah.
And you would say she's funny?
Oh, yeah, she's great.
Really?
Yeah, she was like the best female comic of the world at some point.
She was definitely famous.
No, you see her Netflix stuff.
Yeah.
Her stand-up.
Really? Is it? Okay, all right, I'll take your word for it.
She goes after white chicks so hard.
Really?
She speaks for all of us. Because you know how they're like, well, you can't say that about black people or the military or whatever because you're not in there. She's the white chick going, you have to calm down. She was all of us. Yeah.
Okay.
She's a great example.
Okay.
Yeah. There's so many. Alex Cuman. There's just like a ton in New York. It's like.
All right.
When I used to work at the Comedy Store, people would call in. I'd work the phones. They'd be like, is Jim Carrey going to be there? I'm like, no. Yeah. They're like, how about Eddie Murphy? I'm like, no. And then it was like, how about this? And it was like, hey, listen, anyone you've heard of is bad now.
Yeah.
It is not a current stand-up comic. The real stand-ups are like in it now.
Yeah, of course.
But I also know a lot of like lesbo comics that are really funny. But that's not the requirement.
But no Jewish comedians.
That's a geezer.
You don't
that's
know
a geezer
any.
take. That's a geezer take.
Okay. Look, I'll have to.
I get it. You're just not around stand-up.
I'll have to.
I should have gone yes because I should have known that would be the take.
I'll take the points. That's fine by me.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a video to be played.
It is absolutely wild times. It really, really
I was there for this.
And,
really?
This is the only Trump rally.
It's rare that you will play a homosexual comedian on this network.
There's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico. Okay. All right.
Tony rules. Yeah.
Okay.
That's one of my best friends.
Technically speaking, is Puerto Rico, in fact, a floating pile of garbage?
No, you're not getting
Now I have to guess how you would guess. Technically speaking.
Yeah.
So we're talking geology here.
Yeah, dude, I'm already Jewish. You don't have to try to educate
okay,
me.
all right. So the answer you would say is yes.
No, it doesn't float.
Oh.
What? That's crazy. Do you think, oh my God, that's so sad, buddy. Do you think islands float? Oh, I'm really sorry. No, it goes all the way down.
Yeah. It's just garbage to the seabed. That was the only Trump rally.
How was it?
Well, so the way they played it, you'd think he was doing a buddy routine with Trump on stage. That was like 6 hours before Trump got there.
So wait, he gets there, and he does this whole like 30-minute thing about it. And he gets there and he goes, hey, I'm here. I have these notes I wrote like on this tiny piece of paper because I can't let the lady next to me see what I'm writing on the plane. And he goes, do you have the teleprompter? And they go, no, it's too late for that. He goes, oh, all right. Well, I got to memorize these jokes real quick. Yeah. And he goes, when am I going? They're like, you're going first. And he goes, oh, that's no way. I'm a dirty comedian.
Yeah.
He goes, I don't go first at night.
It's like noon.
It's noon.
When he's going out.
What a terrible order. He said he saw afterwards everyone coming in with like all the tweets were coming in like how dare this guy, and then he looks up and there's a magician on stage. He goes, why is that guy not before me?
You're doing like paintings.
The wrong order. Yeah. So how did it go?
I had just gotten here. You got to figure out. He's playing at this point. It's in Madison Square Garden. 80% is empty because people aren't getting there for 4 more hours. So I'm there at this point. I mean, there are still a lot of people. There's still probably, I don't know, 2,000, 3,000
Yeah,
people.
but in a 25,000 seater. Yeah. By the way, the last time he was there, he performed for his sold-out Madison Square Garden.
For his show, yeah. So it's like,
different vibe.
He's going into this jarring thing, but I thought it was so great. It reminded...
Did you watch any of it, or were you kind of glancing at it? From
I mean, I was there. I was like getting my whatever hot dog and for a drink. But I was listening to it, and I was like, oh, this is different. And it reminded me I remember Jon Stewart reacted to Clint Eastwood doing the empty chair bit at the RNC, and everyone was piling on Eastwood, and Jon Stewart said, "Oh man, I loved it. It was so refreshing. It was so different than anything you hear at these."
Yeah, try something.
I thought it was great, man. I thought it was so funny.
I had friends there. They'd go like, "No, he did well."
Yeah,
and then just not really mic'd for.
Yeah. Like no, in terms of just the people sitting around me in a largely empty stadium.
Yeah.
They loved it. I mean,
that was a straight send-up job. That's just that's political people suck.
Yeah, they
were just like, let's just offer this guy up. Who cares if it's true or not? Let's just misrepresent what happened. For our own personal gain. It's all Game of Thrones, right and left. You guys are all doing Game of Thrones.
Also, though, that joke.
Yeah.
Do you know any Puerto Ricans who were offended by that joke?
No. Well, I make it a point to not be around.
Not know any Puerto Ricans.
No, I do. I do know. I do know one. His father was stabbed, but forget that stereotype. But. Luis Gomez, but no, none. And also, there's almost no undecided voters that time. And they try to broaden it from Puerto Ricans to all Latinos.
Yeah.
And other Latinos are like, a lot of us hate each other.
Yeah, most of us actually.
Yeah. You guys are acting like a one unit that's all going to be offended by humor. It was so dumb. It's so like, it really made me hate all politicians that they'll do this to my industry.
Yeah.
Take it out of context and intention, like, offer someone's whole life up.
Yeah, of course. But because you got to figure at that point, it was 2 weeks before the election. Yeah. So the Dems were like, well, whatever. We're going to treat that guy like he's Trump's vice president. Yeah. He's the running mate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's funny. Some comedians got upset about it.
Really?
And I tried to reach out to them like compassionately, like, not like publicly, just like
They got upset by the joke or the fact that he did a gig for Trump?
Yeah, that's what it came down to.
Yeah.
They're like, it's racist. I'm like, it's not. It means this and this. And also Tony's like obsessed with the refuse problem in Puerto Rico. They actually have abandoned the nation state. I don't know what you call it even. I also live in a very liberal area, Manhattan, and when Trump said that Puerto Rico's not part of America, and everyone's like, all the liberals like, is that wrong? That's crazy. How dare you? Like they were just finding out right then.
It's an protectorate. Is it a principality? I don't. Yeah.
But they see him as Hitler, as Adolf Hitler.
Yes. Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what the joke meant to them.
Yeah.
You're trying to get Hitler back in charge of the United States of America.
Right.
So to them, it's like, joke work, joke not work. What does that have to do with it? So you can't get through it.
Yeah.
Same thing. They're speaking different languages.
He could have gone up and said, "Why the chicken crossed the road?" And you would have had half the country furious at him for it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. Why are you even there?
Yeah.
You can't even hold a door open for that.
Yeah.
I mean, and imagine if they really believe that. It's like the guy who brought a shotgun to the Pizzagate place.
Yeah, right.
Like he really thought he was trying to free kids.
Yeah, right.
Like you're doing the right thing morally.
Yeah.
You were just misinformed.
Yeah, the premise might have been a little askew. Yeah.
And when they told everybody this guy's a racist who's trying to get Hitler elected, they're kind of doing the right thing. If I had to be compassionate.
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, they're like the guy who shot up the Pizzagate place.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah.
That's a compliment, I think.
I don't know. People shoot up abortion clinics too. They really think it's murder. So it's like, I get it. Yeah. But don't.
Yeah, you may. I want to. Yeah, here we go.
Got you some olives to snack on.
Ooh, snacking olives?
Frothy.
Are those blue cheese? Yeah, okay. Thank you, sir. This is good stuff. Wow.
So I had that. I traveled all over. I was in Ecuador for like 6 months during the pandemic. My industry was done.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, gathering was over. And Padrones is huge in South America.
Are they really?
Yeah, named after the Godfather.
A lot of Italians, made it that way after a certain global conflict, down to Argentina and those areas.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Maybe.
That might be it. Okay, Europe.
I'm feeling the tension now. Now I'm going to play the game. This network is great. Was this a tad transphobic? Play it.
If it is false, then for the good of society, and especially for the good of the poor people who have fallen prey to this confusion, transgenderism must be eradicated from public life entirely. The whole preposterous ideology.
He's a handsome guy.
At every level.
Transphobism should be
transgenderism.
Transgenderism should be eradicated. Transgenderism. Was this word tad?
Was it a tad?
Tad. Was this a tad transphobic?
Okay, I'll put my answer.
Tad.
A tad.
A tad. I know as a host you want to be like, not at all, but was it a tad transphobic?
Okay, I got my answer now.
It's got to be yes. It's got to be a minimum a tad.
Not even a smidgen. Not even a smidgen.
You wouldn't even get a tad?
Because to be phobic, it has to be an irrational fear. But that was a very rational statement.
Wait, phobic is irrational?
An irrational, like arachnophobia is irrational fear of spiders. So you say
it's just a fear of spiders.
I believe it has to be irrational. Like I can't be lion eat my face phobic because a lion might eat my face, you know. I think it's got to be an irrational.
What can you be phobic of?
You can be phobic of spiders.
So what would that be?
So what would
phobic of like dangerous spiders?
That would be I'd be reasonable, I guess. Common sense.
Okay.
So I think
you got me on the phobia.
Because
got me on the phobic.
Yeah, right. I say it's got to be reasonable, but it's definitely not.
So
it's not pro.
Phobic is not a fear of gays. It's a rational fear of gays.
Now I have a very rational fear of gays, like that they might, make my style better, or like decorate my neighborhood.
You got good style.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, you saw the video earlier,
Damn.
so yeah.
I should have known how you were gonna. Yes, there was no way you would have. There was no way you would have said that was wrong. Okay.
You're up.
Phobic is irrational. Is that true? Can we look that up?
Yeah. We're the judges here.
On this.
This is a rapid fire round. I will read 3 questions, one after the other. You will have 30 seconds to answer all 3. The clock starts now. Are some religions better than others? Yes. Yeah. Do ghosts or other supernatural entities reveal themselves at cemeteries? Yes, sometimes. No, all right, whatever, that's fine. For RFK Jr. to make America healthy again, he needs fat shaming to come back.
To make America, does he need that in order to make America healthy again?
Obviously. Yes, obviously he does. Obviously.
He can do it another way too.
How could
it would help. It would help.
He could, yeah. Oh, wow, all right. This Godfather.
He can do it other ways. Rapid fire. Boy, buddy. Please don't put me in trouble. Is Louis C.K. overrated?
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
He's not overrated.
Sorry.
Wow, that's all right. It's
Good.
fast.
Do you think Diddy killed Tupac? No.
It's more than likely, yes.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I thought he had him killed. I don't think he did it himself.
Yes.
Republicans should forgive Bud Light.
No, Transizer-Bush needs to be made an example of.
I should know. I'm answering my own answers.
All right. Wait, so hold it. So
I need a napkin.
Let's run up one, down one. Look at this disaster.
Well, because how are you supposed to move fast with a martini glass?
I'm
it's the
so
least
glad
functional glass in the world. Yeah, you got a good one.
That was so great for the back half of the game. Wow.
Yeah. Final question. Both answer. We're not in a rush, right?
We're not in a rush.
Okay. Do you think President Trump will make it to the end of his term? I mean, this asks a lot of questions. One, about the state of healthcare for elderly people in the United States. Also, what happened to American marksmanship? It's been on the downturn. So that's another extenuating circumstance.
And Iranian marksmanship for them.
And access to golf courses seem pretty easy.
Yeah.
Maybe they should have more security on those. Do you think, or will he just be like, actually, this sucks. You guys suck. I'm out. Also possible. At the inauguration, I could have easily said, I'm going, nope, not doing it. Fight it out.
I'm done.
I just want to see if I can win. Give me that pension.
Yeah.
So do I think, and do you think I think that President Trump will make it to the end of his term? What does the Daily Wire think? And
specifically
Mr.
me.
Knowles.
Yeah. There might be different opinions of the Daily Wire.
You're Italian.
I'm Italian.
Can I ask a second true or false question?
You may.
For not points?
No.
Are you ready to tell the American public that your original name was Knowles?
It was anglicized at Ellis Island.
Yeah.
It was initially Michael Chocolate Sprinkle Cannolis.
Yeah. And you just changed the spelling.
I did. I did.
But it is cannoli.
If you look in the old parish register in Sicily, it's Chocolate Sprinkle Cannolis. Yeah.
Okay. K apostrophe N-O-W-L-E-S. Knowles. Yeah. Okay. So will Donald Trump make it to the end of his term? What do we think that you'll say, and what do I think that you'll say?
You got your answer. All right.
Yeah. Wait.
This is for game. This is for the game.
Do I think you think Donald Trump will make it to the end of his term? I mean, they're coming after him hard. Got to up your game left.
Mm-hmm.
You think that guy, he's dead now, right? But do you think that guy is like in heaven or whatever in hell?
Which one? Jimmy Carter?
The first one. Got his ear.
Biden? Oh, that guy. Yeah, that guy.
He's like, oh wait, I got him votes.
Yeah. And that might be
I'm
the
dead and I got him votes.
Yeah, that's the most meritorious thing that guy ever did.
Okay.
I think you're gonna say yes.
We're both right.
Okay. Wait. So we tie.
It's a tie.
It's a tie at 0.
It's a tie at 0, which is really what politics is all about. When you don't get anywhere ahead by engulfing yourself in this negative, you're all tied at 0, both right and left. Go outside, talk to your friends, call your mom, do something of merit.
Yeah.
Certain roses smell well, other roses smell terrible.
Yeah. What roses smell terrible?
Well, none of them smell terrible. Some don't smell.
This is such a good metaphor for politics.
Yeah.
We've been here for like an hour.
Loses. Yeah.
We did
nothing has been accomplished.
Nothing was accomplished. Nothing happened.
I know somebody that was setting up a provisional government in Afghanistan in the army.
Yeah.
It took him a year. He was there, stationed there for 1 year.
Yeah.
And they had to negotiate on what's the percentage of Shiites, percentage of Sunnis, and what percentage of, there's another group.
What are like the,
I don't know. Whatever. The ones who live like hotel towels.
I think it was the Orthodox Jewish Muslims.
And they had to like, no, we should have a higher percentage. We should have a higher percentage. No, that should be lower. And then they finally, after almost 11 and a half months, agreed, okay, these are the percentages. Like, fine. Okay. Have a weekend on Monday. We're all going to meet. It'll be our first meeting. And they go, I'm not sitting in the room with a Shiite. And you're like, oh. And then his tour was over and nothing was accomplished. And we're getting there.
You know, whether it's the joys of stereotyping or the beauty of drug addiction, Ari Shaffir focuses on the positive in this darkly uplifting special. Check out this tease for America's Sweetheart.
People are going to get killed. So who better than a child? They don't contribute to the GDP, like at all. Guys, I'm joking. I hope you understand that. Remember when you couldn't kill Asian people for 3 months, 4 years ago? I've been having so much fun. I've been shoplifting like a lot. Black people, you gotta be white someday. It rules so fucking hard. Oh, it's the best. Black people, honestly, I hope you get white privilege someday soon. But until that happens, man, you make excellent decoys. If I'm at CVS and 3 brothers walk in, I'm like, it's go time. I just turned invisible.
Nice. Thanks.
Ari,
good promo. Nobody plays this stuff.
Having not won or lost this game,
I
was feeling totally neutral. But now I feel actually a lot better about that. I can't wait for that special.
Yeah, watch it. It's fun. It's about like ignoring politics.
Good.
Finding better things to focus on.
Blessed you to be avoiding.
I'm trying to fight back.
All the nonsense. That's great. Ari, thank you, sir.
Hey, thanks, Michael. It was a pleasure. It was cool. Yeah.
All right. It's a great.
And guys, everyone in the audience, you're going home with a yes or no card game.
You're going home with a yes or no card. You get 1 card from the game.